What if I told you that your trusty bowl of oatmeal, the breakfast champion celebrated for years as one of the healthiest things you can eat, might actually be working against you? For so many of us, oatmeal is a daily ritual, a warm, comforting start to the day that we believe is fueling our health. But here's the shocking truth most people never realize. There's a right way and a very wrong way to eat it. Many of us are unknowingly making critical mistakes every single morning, turning this superfood into something that could silently diminish its benefits, disrupt our digestion, drain our energy, and even harm our long-term health. Don't worry though, because today we're pulling back the curtain. I'm going to guide you through the 7 most common oatmeal mistakes that could be sabotaging your well-being without you even noticing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to avoid these hidden pitfalls and finally unlock the full incredible power of this amazing grain. And you'll definitely want to stick around because mistake number 7 is, by far, the most damaging and overlooked of them all. Ready to transform your breakfast from good to truly great. Before we dive in, do me a favor and drop a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love seeing our amazing global community dedicated to living stronger, healthier lives. The sweet deception of instant oatmeal. Let's kick things off with one of the most common traps: the convenience of instant, pre-packaged oatmeal. In our busy lives, a breakfast that's ready in a minute feels like a lifesaver, but the convenience comes at a steep price. These packets are often loaded with refined sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives that completely undermine the health benefits you're hoping for. When you start your day with that much added sugar, you're not getting sustained energy. You're getting a ticket for a blood sugar roller coaster. This leads to a sharp spike in energy, followed by a sudden crash that leaves you feeling tired, foggy, and craving more sugar a couple of hours later. Over time, this daily cycle can contribute to serious issues like insulin resistance, fatigue, and even increase your risk for type 2 diabetes. The solution is a simple but powerful upgrade to your routine. Instead of reaching for those sugary packets, opt for old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Yes, they take a few extra minutes to cook, but the nutritional payoff is enormous. You gain complete control over what goes into your bowl. You can add natural sweetness with things like fresh berries, a sliced banana, or a sprinkle of cinnamon. These don't just add flavor, they add valuable fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. By making this one small change, you're not just avoiding harm, you're actively boosting your breakfast's nutritional value and setting yourself up for stable, lasting energy all morning long. The unseen barrier in unsoaked oats. This next mistake is one that might surprise you, as it's something very few people talk about: not soaking your oats before you eat them. Whether you're cooking them on the stove or making overnight oats, most of us just toss them in dry. However, this seemingly harmless shortcut can prevent your body from absorbing all the incredible minerals that oats have to offer. Oats, like many grains and seeds, contain a natural compound called phytic acid. Think of phytic acid as a tiny mineral blocker. During digestion, it can bind to essential minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium, preventing your body from absorbing them effectively. This means even if you're eating a nutrient-rich diet, you might be missing out on these vital nutrients, which could impact everything from your bone health to your immune system and energy levels. But that's not all. For many people, unsoaked oats can be tough on the digestive system, leading to uncomfortable bloating and gas. If you've ever felt heavy or gassy after your morning oatmeal, this could be the reason why. The fix is incredibly simple. Soak your oats. Just cover your oats with water or a plant-based milk and let them sit for at least 6 to 8 hours, or simply overnight in the fridge. To boost the process, you can add a small splash of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice. This soaking process starts to break down the phytic acid, making the oats much easier to digest and unlocking all those valuable minerals for your body to use. It's a tiny step that makes a huge difference in how much goodness you actually get from your meal. The lonely bowl, the mistake of missing protein and fat. Have you ever eaten a big bowl of oatmeal only to find yourself feeling hungry again an hour later? This is a classic sign of another common mistake: eating oatmeal all by itself, without adding any protein or healthy fats. While oats are a fantastic source of fiber and complex carbohydrates that provide slow-releasing energy, they aren't a complete meal on their own. When you eat just carbohydrates, even healthy ones, your body digests them relatively quickly. This can still lead to a dip in your blood sugar that triggers hunger and cravings not long after you've eaten. This is why you might find yourself reaching for a mid-morning snack even after having what you thought was a filling breakfast. Transforming your oatmeal into a truly balanced powerhouse meal is all about teamwork between macronutrients. Adding protein and healthy fats dramatically slows down digestion. This keeps your blood sugar levels stable and keeps you feeling full, satisfied, and energized for hours. It's the difference between feeling okay and feeling truly powered up. It's easy to do too. For protein, stir in a scoop of Greek yogurt, some cottage cheese, or a high-protein plant-based milk like soy milk. For healthy fats, top your bowl with a handful of walnuts or almonds, a spoonful of chia seeds or ground flaxseed, or even a dollop of nut butter. These additions not only keep hunger at bay, but also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, making your meal even more nutritious. The dairy dilemma, why you shouldn't cook oats with milk. This one often catches people off guard. Many of us cook our oatmeal directly with milk, thinking it's a simple way to add creaminess and a bit of extra nutrition. While it sounds like a good idea in theory, this common practice can unintentionally create digestive issues and interfere with nutrient absorption. Oats contain a specific protein called avenin. When you cook it with milk, which contains a different protein called casein, the combination can be surprisingly difficult for some people's bodies to break down. This can lead to that feeling of heaviness, bloating, or general digestive discomfort that people sometimes blame on the oats themselves, when it's really the cooking method. Furthermore, there's another unseen battle happening in your bowl. Milk is rich in calcium, which is great, but calcium and iron compete for absorption in your gut. Oats are a good plant-based source of iron, a crucial mineral for energy and oxygen transport. When you cook them in a calcium-rich liquid like milk, you could be significantly reducing the amount of iron your body is able to take in. The solution is beautifully simple. Cook your oats with water first. Once they're fully cooked and fluffy, then stir in a splash of your favorite milk or plant-based alternative. This way, you still get that delicious, creamy texture you love, but you avoid the digestive conflict and ensure you're getting the most iron from your meal. The missing spark, forgetting the vitamin C power-up. To truly elevate your oatmeal and get every last drop of nutrition out of it, you need to think about strategic food pairing. One of the most overlooked strategies is failing to pair your oatmeal with a source of vitamin C. Oats contain a plant-based form of iron called non-heme iron. This type of iron is fantastic for our bodies, but it's naturally a bit harder for us to absorb compared to the iron found in animal products. If you eat your oatmeal alone, much of this valuable iron can simply pass through your system without being utilized, leaving you short on a mineral that's critical for energy, focus, and a strong immune system. This is where vitamin C comes in to save the day. Think of vitamin C as a powerful booster that transforms the iron in your oats into a form that your body can absorb much more easily. It's like having a key that unlocks the full potential of the iron you're consuming. Turning this knowledge into action is both easy and delicious. Simply top your finished oatmeal with foods rich in vitamin C. Add a handful of fresh strawberries or raspberries, a sprinkle of kiwi or mango chunks, or even a squeeze of fresh orange or lemon juice. Not only will this make your breakfast taste brighter and more vibrant, but you'll also be maximizing your iron absorption and giving your body a powerful tool to fight fatigue and stay energized. The sweet overload when toppings turn a meal into dessert. Here's a mistake that can sneak up on anyone. You start with a healthy bowl of plain oats, but by the time you're done adding toppings, you've unintentionally created a sugar-laden dessert. Many people reach for sweeteners like brown sugar, maple syrup, or even seemingly healthy options like agave nectar and use them with a heavy hand. While these may seem harmless, adding too much sugar dramatically increases the overall glycemic index of your meal. This cancels out the slow-releasing energy benefit of the oats, sending your blood sugar on that same spike and crash ride we talked about earlier, leaving you drained and hungry. The problem extends to other toppings as well. Things like store-bought granola, chocolate chips, or flavored yogurts are often packed with hidden sugars, unhealthy processed oils, and preservatives. These ingredients not only add empty calories, but can also contribute to inflammation and throw your metabolism off balance. To avoid this pitfall, learn to sweeten your oatmeal thoughtfully. Use the natural sweetness of fruit, like a mashed banana or grated apple, which also provides fiber. Use spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, or pure cocoa powder to add rich flavor without any sugar. For toppings, choose nutrient-dense options like a small handful of nuts, seeds, or unsweetened coconut flakes. These simple swaps will ensure your breakfast remains a truly nourishing meal that supports your health goals. The one-size-fits-all myth and the most damaging mistake. And now, we've arrived at the seventh and most crucial mistake, one that is so damaging because it's entirely personal and almost universally ignored: eating the wrong portion size for your unique body and lifestyle. In the world of health and nutrition, we often hear that oatmeal is good for you, and we assume that means we can eat as much of it as we want. But a one-size-fits-all serving does not exist. The right amount of oatmeal for you depends entirely on your personal activity level, your metabolism, and your overall health goals. For someone who is less active or is aiming to manage their weight, a large portion of oatmeal, no matter how healthy, can provide an excess of carbohydrates and calories. This can lead to unstable blood sugar and may even contribute to gradual, unintentional weight gain. On the complete other end of the spectrum, someone who is very active or works out regularly might be making the opposite mistake, eating too small a portion. In this case, that small serving of oats won't provide enough fuel to meet your body's energy demands, leaving you feeling sluggish, underfueled, and unable to perform at your best. The key is to be mindful. A good starting point for most people is about a half cup or 40-50 grams of dry oats. From there, pay attention to how you feel. If you're active, you might need more. If you're sedentary, you might need a bit less. Customizing your portion is the final, essential step to ensuring your oatmeal is perfectly aligned with what your body truly needs. Your upgraded breakfast awaits. By avoiding these 7 simple mistakes, you can finally unlock the true power of your morning oatmeal. You're now equipped to turn a good breakfast into an incredible one. A meal that will deliver better digestion, more stable energy, and a healthier, more vibrant you. Imagine feeling energized all morning without bloating or sugar crashes. That is the promise of a properly prepared bowl of oats. It's a fantastic and flexible food, but now you know the secrets to making it truly work for you. Remember, the small, smart habits you build today are what will shape your health for years to come. If this video gave you some aha moments, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more simple, powerful tips to upgrade your health. And share this with anyone you know who loves oatmeal. I'd love to hear from you one more time. What was the biggest surprise you learned today? Let me know in the comments below.